That's a local singer called Terence Morrison. That's good. That's A Taste of Honey from his new album called, strangely enough, A Taste of Honey. Michael is on the phone. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, Gerry. How are you?
I don't know. I'm a bit down, Michael. You know,
What's wrong? Gee, I must be terrible. I come back from holidays and all, but this is Thursday. Like, you're back 4 days.
I know,
there's no need to be down now.
No, but what happens is, you see, the first couple of days you're back, you're very surprised and you're nice and you're happy to see all your old colleagues.
I noticed that, and you said that yesterday, or maybe the day before. Like, you know, and you did say, like, towards the end of the week, things were off.
And then I went up last night to the attic and I looked at some of my old photographs now. I
heard you talking to Sean. I can't imagine him with a beard.
Well, I can. I've seen him with a beard and it's not a pretty sight.
Oh, you are very down.
If I had a gun, I would have shot him. I thought he was a moose. I am down. No, but I just feel as if, you know, the best is behind me.
Well, maybe I can cheer you up. I've a whole load to tell you about.
Well, tell me.
Right. Now, I'm not getting at you or Sean, but you know you talked about a bus trip that never came off.
Yes.
Well, what did we do? There was me, there was the luscious one, Margaret, my mum, my dad, the praying mantis, and her wee slave boy. She's got a new slave boy. He's 22 and he looks about 12, honestly.
Really?
My dad says to him he should have got a cheap ticket. And no, we did. Like, I know it's not a bus run, but we went on the HSS 2 Saturday mornings ago.
Yes.
And went to Glasgow for the day. Well, what did we laugh the legs of ourselves? It was laugh of the century. Laugh of the century. And what'll I tell you? There was a, what do you call it, a hen party.
Yes.
Where was the hen party from, do you think?
Where?
Market Hill.
Market Hill?
Now, you would think, like, maybe it's just me thinking, but Market Hill, you think a lovely wee country town. No, you know.
You think they'll have their hen party down there?
Oh, well, I tell you, there's very few hens, let me tell you. And they wouldn't have torn the pluck on someone.
Well, did you join in some fashion?
Oh, no, we were own company.
Okay.
But there was loads, Gillian and her man was there, and the kids. Oh, we had a great time. And we tortured the wee bus driver, Mike. We had him in tears, he could hardly drive the bus.
Well, listen, when you got to Glasgow, what did you do there?
Oh, well, we headed first to the Horseshoe Bar in Glasgow.
Was there any drink taken on the boat?
On the way over? Not really. Now, other ones were taken, but we didn't. I think Gillian's husband, I think he had a pint but we didn't bother, like, till we got there.
Right. What time did you get on the boat?
We were on the boat 20 to 8.
In the morning?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's no wonder you never bothered. And he had a pint at, to 9 o'clock, something like that?
I'd say about 7:45.
He had a pint at 7:45 in the morning.
And he was down. He only had one, I think, like, you know.
It's a bit early for me, really. So, okay, go ahead.
Then we went to this place. Have you ever been in the Horseshoe Bar?
No, I haven't.
No, if you were ever in the Horseshoe Bar, you would know. You were in the Horseshoe Bar. Right. Because the Horseshoe Bar is the fastest food in the world. Right. It's, you know, we talk about McDonald's and KFC and the whole lot.
Yes.
But you haven't seen it. You haven't seen it. This place, you go in, right, and you sit down, and the wee girl the woman comes over and takes your order.
Yes.
And listen, you know why it's so popular?
Why? For
£3, $2.95, you get a starter, you get a main course, and you get a sweet.
What time is this at?
For £3. Well, this is about 12:30. As soon as we get off the bus about 12 o'clock, around about 12, and we headed straight round to the Horseshoe Bar as usual.
Well, you're ready for that then, aren't you?
Oh, certainly, you are, certainly. You're a couple of hours in the bus and more.
What you need there is the good packing.
And there is. Oh, they give you plenty there.
Good packing.
And there's good stuff too. Best. And then, of course, scurried round the town. Well, the luscious one and the praying mantis, like, they all want to go shopping and that. So me and my dad, we joined the slave boy. We walked around and we just wandered around up Sushy Hall Street and all, you know, in and out of places, and then went into one of the bars and had a couple of drinks. Mm-hmm. And then you're back on the boat, or back on the bus again, but I think it's 4:30, 4:45, you have to be on the bus.
Do you not find that an anticlimax?
Well, that's when the fun starts, Gerry. Have you seen these wee girls like Market Hill? And can I just say something, Valiant's listening? Like, they're not yet getting the men. They went over and there was none, and then when they get back onto the boat, there was a whole crowd of men around them.
Well, did they bring men back?
Dogs in heat.
Did Did they bring men back with them from Scotland?
No, I think the men were on. See, there was like a Glentoran supporters club as well.
Oh.
And these were older men, and you want, oh my goodness, one of them, he had in the barn, great, and he wanted to sing. He lost his teeth, and they found him in his pocket. He'd obviously took them out to eat something earlier on or something, and he didn't know where the teeth were, and everybody's hunting about these teeth and weren't in his pocket. And he had in the barn, great, God help him, and he wanted to sing, but he needed the teeth to sing.
So let me get this straight here. You're over there in the DHSS, right? With a party of hand-making people from Market Hill, and then on the way back, the people from Market Hill were perhaps a little bit worse for the wear, having taken a drink or two on the Scottish mainland.
Sure, everybody was over the Great Bay.
Which is okay. And then I'm just trying to set the scene here. And then on the way back, they discovered that they were accompanied by a representative sample of the Glentoran Supporters Club.
Well, now I don't right know. There was Glentoran Supporters Club on it from last Friday or somewhere.
Yes.
But I don't right know that they were the ones that were with them, because these seem to be younger ones that just appeared.
Yes.
Now I think maybe they weren't on the boat going over, but they're certainly on it coming home.
Well, they may have been the Glentoran Supporters Club's children. See, for all we know.
Well, they might have been, now.
So did it all end up in crying and tears, did it?
Oh, no, it didn't. That was a great day. And you see, this is what I'm saying. I mean, Margaret says, like, never mind them two. We should just say to people over the air or something, right, everybody book, for such and such in a month's time or something like that, or a couple of months' time.
So you'd recommend it then?
Everybody head to Glasgow for the day or air. See, if you go there for the day, you get an extra hour.
Yeah. Well, do you recommend it then?
Oh, certainly. So, my goodness. It's the greatest thing ever.
Well, how did you fare yourself there? I mean, did the two of you or three of you meet anybody interesting?
Oh, well, we weren't out for that. I'll carry on. The wee slave boy, he's hard feared. Goodness, if the man was caught him playing up, oh, he'd be out.
I'm sure, yeah.
Do you know how she come about him? And we only found out on the trip. She looked in the wee paper one day and she wanted, the ceiling painted in the living room.
Yes.
And he had a wee advert in. Yeah. And he went round to paint the ceiling, and he'd been there 3 months. He hasn't left the place.
Right then. Well, he seems to have found a place where he's welcome.
Oh, it certainly has. Oh, they're getting on like a house on fire.
Well, listen, thank you for that report, and you recommend the day trip to Glasgow for anyone?
Would certainly. I see the way I planted the wee seed in your mind, you know.
Yes.
And you're sort of thinking to yourself, now, I know I had complications with that bus, but maybe you could do this sort of thing. I know they've stopped them tours at night and all.
Yeah.
Oh, they were asking for trouble then.
See,
once you get in night and drink and all and stuff,
a combination of night and drink never works.
You see, that's it. And then there's ones fighting. I don't know why they go on these things. You know, I think maybe they don't get out. Maybe they sit in the house all year round and I think one night I'll head out here and go for a fight.
Oh, then they just go mad.
You know?
All right then, so so that's probably food for thought there, because reasons beyond my control, our bus, unfortunately, will not be leaving this year. But there is a possibility that we could maybe perhaps herd a few people onto the DHSS.
Oh, I'm quite sure. It's a great trip. Great. Well, you can go during the week as well. It's better on a Saturday.
Absolutely.
Everybody's off.
That's right. Okay, well, thank you very much, Michael.
Well, look after it. And did you enjoy Italy?
I did indeed. It was grand,
Did you see the Pope? Margaret asked me to ask you that.
I didn't see the Pope. He was in Poland at the time, and I was quite upset.
He fell and got hurt.
Yeah, he fell and knocked his head.
That's not the first time.
That could happen to a bishop.
Suppose anybody sees David Trimble, my goodness.
That's right, yeah. No wonder he fell and broke his head. Okay, well, Michael, thank you very much
Look after yourself now.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.
Bye. You know, that's what I like. Good reports from reliable people.